Hello, my name is Creostix, and welcome back to Alan Wake, where we are trying to reach this farm by the... Ooh, what was their names again? The Anderson brothers? The musicians? The old guys? And, I'm not sure if I should go down through here. Maybe. Oh, right, I actually need to, because... Right, for some reason my mind just didn't register that, oh, there's a tree that's fallen over. Oops. My bad. Anyway, let's go down this hill here, and... I'm kind of wondering if there's anything in this mill, but it doesn't look like it. Can I even get in there? Doesn't seem so. Yeah, and this open field is just, you know, it's gonna be bad. I just got a feeling, man. On one hand, I just want to go, but on the other hand, I really, really don't want to miss any more of the lore pages than I have to, because they interest me. Oh, it actually does open. And there's actually a... Sure, let's pick up the supplies. Sure, absolutely. Flashbangs and revolver ammo, I'll take them. Thank you. Right. Okay, good.
Stay away from my daughter!
Hello. Did you see that dodge? I'm on point today. Ooh, that was weird. Like, the game sort of let me do the haha. Reload, nice and smooth. There you go. The game let me do the game awarded me with the slow motion of the dodge, even though I sort of dodged into where he threw the axe, but he still sort of barely missed me by the fact that the axe sort of got into the geometry like 1 centimeter away from me. Like, ugh. Again, I talk in the metric system. I have no reference of what is an inch or a foot. I just talk in centimeters and meters and all that. Anyway, anything to there's gotta be like a coffee thermos or something, right? Right? No? Nothing? Huh. I would have expected at least like a cup of coffee, man. How rude. I mean, this open area is just like, it's inviting to have at least one, right? What's with the graves? Who are the... Bye! What? I don't... Oh, I don't know what to say to that. Oh, man. I had no idea. I'm 100% sure I never went here on my first playthrough on the 360, and I was just like, oh, there's a grave. Maybe I'll find a coffee thermos. Hopefully no enemies spawn. But what the hell? Jesus. Ah. Whoa. The darkness takes over bones and the bones attack you. That's... Well, we can now add skeletons to the list of enemies in the game then, because that's what happened. Jesus. Oh, man. That's not okay. Like, taking over the living just isn't enough for the darkness, it seems. Right.
I'd known the brothers used to be some kind of rock stars, but it hadn't really sunk in until I saw the stage.
It's so okay.
Ow! Run! Incoming! There's too many of them!
Okay. And there. Ooh. God damn indeed. I like it. And again, I have no idea if any of the music is copyrighted or not, so I'm just gonna, you know, talk over it and not. Okay, do we have a flare rocket? I'd love a flare rocket.
We have to fight them off! I can set off more of the fireworks from here and help you out!
Okay then. Ow.
Notice there's a lot of ammo and stuff around? This place is stocked!
Okay, and then just hit the
Try to get
flare
stage lights on.
and try to avoid getting killed. How about that? That's probably a good idea. Come on. Come at me, bro. And eat a flare. Now that is more like it, yes. Take a hit.
Here we go!
And okay.
Barry Wheeler to the rescue!
If you say so. Oh. I reached a checkpoint. That's actually cool.
No! Damn it! God damn,
Okay,
turn
and
the
just
sentry wiring!
turn off the sentries.
I'll get them working again! I
Ow.
promise.
Ow, 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 ow. Don't do that. And just take. Ooh, I can change the shotgun if I want to, but maybe. Wait, did I not change it? I hope not. Oh, 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 oh. Don't. No, 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 no. Ah. Okay, just stay calm. We're gonna get through this. I'm like looking for a good spot to use something heavy, but I can't quite reach it. Oh, not even close. We're fine. We're awesome. And just keep on doing it. Keep on. Just stay calm. Stay focused. Reload gun. It'll be just fine. It'll be just okay. Why do I not have a flare rocket thing? Okay. Any more? Okay. Oh, hi. Barry, you wouldn't happen to have any of that checkpoint light again? I'd love one. Right now. Oh!
This is pretty much how I always...
Man. This is gonna be a tough one. Very tough one. Again, it wouldn't be so bad if I had flares, but you know, flare rockets. I mean. Okay, just try to. Those throwing axe things are the. Right. So I tried to switch the. Come on, come on. It doesn't. It didn't let me switch the thing. That's not okay. And again, the dodge button could be a bit better. Or at least I could be better at using it. I mean, yes, good, fine. And again, I'm already really injured and pretty much dead at this point. Not fun.
Yes! Ow!
There is such a thing as a little too much combat in your action horror combat game, I find. Could you take the flashlight, please, now?
No, no, no! Why do you keep doing this to me? Do it for Barry, please, please, please!
And there we go. Reload gun. It'll be just fine. Just okay. Just keep on keeping. How am I supposed to see those axes? And how am I supposed to even like? Dodging the axes to begin with is essentially a lottery. You can't reliably dodge those. On top of that, you can't see them when they're coming from the dark. That's just like, come on now.
That's how I always wanted to go out.
Well, you're not gonna go out, at least not in a few. Just pick up stuff.
This may be the most
Come on.
awesome moment of our
Oh, come on with the axes.
Trying to kill us.
That's not okay.
Children of the Elder God!
Come on, come on,
Enjoy it, God
come on.
damn it!
Come on. Let's do it. There you go. There. Come on. Ah! I thought you died. I was pretty sure about that, but then you didn't.
In the game, yes!
Okay, go to the light. Go, 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 go. Just to get some damn, like,
Oh, I do this?
I don't know, but we're gonna die if you don't step your game up, man. Ah, god damn those axes! How am I supposed to deal with that? You know, they throw an axe at you. One of the 7 guys throws an axe at you from a corner your camera isn't even looking at, and it hits you from a completely blind spot, and you take damage. Like, yay? This is not exactly... yeah. We did it! Woohoo! Right, I do remember this part being like, yeah, it looks cool, but it's kind of needless, you know. It's, sure, I again, only died once, not too bad, but it's sort of like, your combat is fun and interesting, but it's not like, don't maybe do like, you know,
Rock and roll capital of
horde
America.
mode thing
Hey, Al!
of it.
This way to the farm!
At least not in the story mode. I know Alan Wake's American Nightmare kind of did the horde mode thing, but that's fine in an arcade scene. That's what it did. It had like an arcade mode of a horde mode essentially. This it's kind of I can take it or leave it really, or well, leave it really. It's again, it's we're sort of been now in a spot where there's been a couple of spots that kind of maybe feel a little needless, you know. We just could just go on with the story and not have the run away from enemies section without being able to run away or that. But you know, details. It's still fun to do, but it's kind of like it's a little pushing it on what it's like. It's not focusing on its complete strengths. The combat is interesting, but it's not kill 10 guys at once useful, you know. That's sort of the oh, is that a... Give me just a hot second, Barry. I'll be right back. That's not a manuscript page, is it? It is. There you go. Let's read up.
Deputy Mulligan tuned Thornton's chatter out. He didn't think riders were particularly useful people, and a huge manhunt for one struck him as idiotic. Certainly not worth the missed opportunity for coffee and pie. It wasn't even clear what the man had done, except run from them at the trailer park. Mulligan knew he wasn't alone. The sheriff's patience with the Fed was running out.
Right. Honestly, just firing the gun at no reason, or for no reason, should probably be grounds enough to, like, hey, you're breaking the law, let's not. Like, actually, in Finland it would be. In Finland there's this, I believe there's pretty much, the law is more or less that if cops or even, you know, some sort of government agent, whatever, I don't even think government agents really shoot guns in here. I don't think that's how it works. But anyway, there's this like they need to like do this investigation of like okay, why did you shoot the gun, and was it like necessarily? It obviously usually is, but it doesn't happen too often. And especially if someone happens to be hit, that is like...
Seller, no reason to worry. Your cutout's good as new, right where I left it. I'll come back for it once we have the place secured.
Yeah, that's been my biggest worry all this time.
Right, so...
We need to get this thing moved out of the way.
This is as far as I got before they ambushed me.
I see a green light there. But, yeah, as I was saying, in Finland, especially if anyone gets, like, if the suspect gets, you know, hit or God forbid, killed by a bullet, there's an automatic investigation which involves just like to really get down to the bottom of it. Like, okay, was it absolutely necessary? And it's not like, you know, biased against the or for the cops. It's like if it was unnecessary, that's gonna bite the cop in the ass. That's actually, and it works fine. I find it's our system seems to pretty much you know, reach the conclusions that at least to my mind have so far made sense of the ones that I've followed. And it then creates an environment where even cops only use guns when they really feel it's absolutely necessary to, say, protect someone or whatever.
As the deputies hauled Wake and Wheeler away, Agent Nightingale eagerly examined the stack of papers Wake had been carrying. It was incomplete, a collection of random pages, but there was enough. He saw his own name in there, among others. His hands shook with emotion. Finally, it was proof. He had been right all along.
Or left. Haha. But yeah, so I'm wondering what is Nightingale's like past, as in why is he here? Like, has he been suffering from some sort of other thing written by me that came true, or what's with him? I am kind of confused by what's, but I'm sure it'll be explored at some point. But yeah, like I wanted to like go on a story about how, you know, cops operate in Finland usually. It just you know, every country has its own methods. That's, you know, neither here nor there, and not judging. I find it weird, like how trigger happy sometimes cops are in these games set in the US. But you know, it's a cultural thing and all that. I get it. Let's see here. But indeed, I think even in this game, the sheriffs and stuff were like, hey, you can't just shoot people like that. What's wrong with you? So,
Hey, I think Alan Wake here has something to say. What's that, Alan?
Shush, Barry.
Ooh, I'm Alan Wake. I'm always right about everything. And if I don't get my way, I'll sulk all day long. I'm always intense and moody. It makes me very attractive and mysterious. Right now, I'm just standing here because I need my best friend Barry to carry me. But that's okay. I can just take him for granted.
I think I see what you did there.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
You want me to do my imitation of Barry Wheeler? No? Thought so.
What's... I'm just wondering, like, okay, so just to put some context here, there's been a lot of times in games and movies where say there's, you know, the logic question of, well, why would he keep carrying, say, for example, a video recorder with all of these zombies and horrors happening or whatever? Same logical question, or similarly logic question. Why does Barry carry around the Alan Wake cardboard cutout? I've asked before, but like, he's been attacked by murderous shadow zombie people, monster men, and is in constant fear of, or is in constant threat of dying to those. And he's carrying a cardboard cutout of me, which is not even a unique thing. It's just, you know, printed out, and that's it. Like, what? But why? He even only took it from Rose, that from the lady who got hypnotized by the darkness or taken over to poison us a bit, to get back at that lady. So it's not even an important cardboard cutout to Barry to begin with. Why is he carrying it around? What's up with... Open door. Yay.
Wow! You look at that thing, Al! They really went all out with this Viking crap, didn't they?
It sure seems so. Does the TV go on?
Look at all this stuff! They must have done okay for themselves, so how come I never heard of these guys before?
Barry?
And this from the guy who learned about Ozzy Osbourne through reality TV?
Ah, reference. Oh no. I remember that TV show. I saw like a couple episodes. I was like, oh man, that's okay. Sure, whatever. What's TV on?
Sleep. We all spend a third of our
Night
dreams in its
Springs.
soft embrace,
Man,
somewhere
brings back
between
memories.
fantasy and
Hey,
oblivion.
remember when I got you that gig?
But
Your
dreams
first
have a
real
way of
writing
forcing
job. What got you
themselves into
started?
waking life,
Was this one of your
or
episodes?
Vice versa. In Night Springs. Tonight's episode, The Dream of Dreams.
That's by someone else.
We join Mr. Jones as he explores the endless dreamscape, only to be brought to a sudden stop by a decidedly mundane situation. A long line of people.
Hey, Jones, right? Listen, we're gonna have to wait until His Highness over there is good and ready.
Oh, wow. Who's that?
You don't know him? What are you, new? He's the guy dreaming us. Well, not just us. He dreams everything. All of this.
But wait, no. I'm the one who's dreaming. I'm asleep. Isn't this my dream?
Oh, yeah. Sure. Get real, pal. You're just another dream. I'm a dream. You're a dream. The weirdo in the diving suit is a dream. And the girl made of smiles and sunshine is definitely a dream.
But I'm pretty sure I'm dreaming this.
Well, maybe you're a really confused dream. What am I, a shrink? All I know is I'm going with the smart guys, and they say that's the guy doing the dreaming. Right there.
I don't know what that means.
It means we keep him happy. No sudden falls. We make sure he has his clothes on when he goes out in public. No chases where the monster is nipping at his heels and he runs like crazy, but his legs don't seem to get him anywhere. None of that. Because if he wakes up in a cold sweat...
Oh.
Yeah, precisely. So we wait till he wants to move on. Keep things nice and calm.
Hey, something's happening here.
Yeah? What's that?
What? Can't you hear that?
Oh, God help us, it's an alarm clock. Oh, it's you, isn't it? Please, man, I got a wife and kids. Please don't wake.
Oh, there's no outro this time. Oh well. Still. Cool little thing to watch. Okay then. Anything to... Ooh, cup of coffee. It probably has only been here for a couple of decades, you know. It's fine. Barry, do you want a cup? I'm sure it'll really get the digestive system going. Maybe a little too fast, but you know, details. And flare, and lithium batteries, hunting rifle ammo, and more ammo. Good. We good? We good. Now, go, move, up, oh. Actually, what am I, find a way through. Right. Well, I'm gonna assume upstairs. Hello? Alan, it wasn't, that long of a, run. If you could just... Ooh, page. Let's read page. Give. Now. All of it. Yes.
It's 1976. Madness reigns at the Anderson farm. Contrary to all logic, the headiest ingredient of their moonshine is unfiltered water from Cauldron Lake. The Andersons feel like gods. Odin can't stop laughing. He contemplates cutting his eye out. Tor runs across the field, naked, shrieking, hammer in his hand, trying to catch lightning. Their songs have power. Something ancient is stirring in the depths, coming back.
Okay. So drink Cauldron Lake water and go high?
The
Okay.
Viking boat looked imposing, almost like a battering ram.
Ooh, is it a long ship? Ah, I'm actually in like a community called the Long Ship. It's fun. Okay, okay, so ooh, ooh, I'm full of batteries. That's good. Come on. I thought I saw a glimmer of something, but apparent. Oh, the Old Gods of Asgard 1975 Ragnarok Tour. Be Awed by Celestial Wrath and Fury. April 11th, Seattle. Washington. April 13th, Bakersfield, California. April 14th, Long Beach, California. April 17th, New York City, New York. April 18th, Newark, New Jersey. April 22nd, Detroit, Michigan. MI is like Michigan, Minnesota, Missouri, but Detroit is in I don't know. April 26th, Jacksonville, Florida. April 27th, Tampa, Florida. April 30th, New Orleans, Los Angeles. Right? May 11th, Baton Rouge, Los Angeles. Or is LA something else then? Because is LA a state? I don't think LA just I don't know. Like, my geographical understanding of the United States is, well, you know, if you're in states, you probably don't know like too much of the, you know, shortened name details of European even countries. It can be a little difficult. You know, different states and all that. It is like I can name a number of them, but like I would start struggling at like 10 or 12 at least. So right. So that's where we're at. And I don't recognize all of the shortened abbreviations, so that's, you know, there's it's simply ignorance and nothing else. That. Okay. I just pressed the button, and are we sure that's the only way we could open that door? Oh well, if you hi. Well, let's do this then. There you go, and eat some. The question is, are there more? I don't see any more. Okay, good. Good. Go! Wah! Ah! Don't do that. I like this new flashlight though. This makes things a lot easier. Especially like in, you know, when they're not surrounding me, obviously. Come on. Reload, and there you are. Nice and smooth. We good? We're gonna just go. The curious thing I'm kind of confused by is if the darkness essentially just wants me, more importantly than anything else, well, me in order to complete the story that it wants to be completed, and after that, you know, take over as much as it can, right? To, you know, gain as much, you know, darkness influence over everywhere, right? At the very least, this town and all of everyone in it and such. Earlier we mentioned that it can't just, you know, completely take me over or kill me or such, because it needs my mind for the story to be completed. One, why are the things trying to kill me then? Second, if the darkness wants to really capture me, what's the deal with it just sending like 2 or 3 of these at a time, or on that one stage more, but still, like, you know, why does it not send 300 of these at once to my location? Why, what's the, you know, that's, again, I'm sort of applying logic to something that, you know, might not need to have that, but, you know, the question probably ends up being, well, do you want to have a video game or not? Or an action video game, I mean, granted, I do, but it's just, you know, I'm just wondering out loud. It's sort of a nitpicky confusion here, but it's the fun things I like to ponder on. That's the thing. But then again, I'm asking for logic sometimes in this scenario where we gotta remember dark magic is real in this place. Like, that's the long and short of it, full stop. So, you know. There could be any number of reasons also for that we just haven't been explained. Like, for example, maybe the darkness doesn't de facto control the dudes. It just, you know, twists them and then they just roam around. That's perfectly possible. Ooh, did I see a... That's not okay. I don't like it. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Whoa! That's lucky, thanks. Ow. Ow. You and your axes. Ah. Reload. Ah. Okay, that electricity is just like... I'm getting super lucky with that all of a sudden. How did that? Oh boy. Come on. Oh! Oh! I think it... Oh, okay. I think that one of the throwing things that went at me sort of they... Oh boy. Oof. Barry, where are you? Do you have a gun? I can borrow a thing for you, I'm sure. Like... We could like fight as a team or something, but jeez, too close. But yeah, I got lucky with those electrical things. I like it, especially with the big brute. That saved me a bunch of trouble. Nothing here, but I thought I saw a coffee, but no, it seems not. I know, Barry, you're scared and all, but might a little help. You can drop the cardboard, for example, and just grab a gun. I'm sure we can find one for you. Or use flares, or whatever. Actually, you're not carrying it anymore. Okay, good. But... Okay, so what now changed that you took it to the doorstep of this, but now you're not carrying... I don't... Oh boy. But I think we might need a... Yep, that's a checkpoint. And actually, with that checkpoint, I am all out of time for this episode as well. But I do hope you've enjoyed this. I have. I had a bit of a time with the combat section, which was really, like, massive amounts of enemies. But only one death, and we got through it almost fine. But I do hope you've enjoyed this, and if you have, please do drop a like or a comment, or even subscribe or share if you want to. It would really, really help. And thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again next time.